See real quick. I put that straight up.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And they are back down to 500 following the loss last week. Consistency has been a real issue for them so far.
Brandon, you almost don't know what team is going to show up every week. I mean, there's no consistency with this ball club at all, and if we feel that way, I know it frustrates the coaching staff, and it also has to frustrate the key leaders in the locker room. They got to figure out how to get coordinated.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. Well, this defense for the Giants, they were terrific in the win over Tennessee a week ago.
And every defensive team that we talk to, they spend a lot of time talking about creating turnovers. And anytime you get 2 or more in a game, you've had a really good performance. They exceeded that number in a huge way. They got the football back 4 times in the win.
And he can't get away from the pressure the Giants get there. He'll wind up losing a full 9 yards here on the sack. Now it's 3rd down. So now following the sack, Fields and the Bears looking at 3rd down and long. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
That nigga go up and catch that shit like that?
And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that.
I'll be hoping niggas go for that shit on 4th.
4th down. So on 4th down, kicking it away here, Michael Pilardi. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. Pulled in at the 24. It'll be a net of only 30 here. 40-yard punt, 10 on the return. And it'll be Giant football, 1st and 10. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they, as mentioned, unbeaten to this point in the year, but you think this game, their toughest test yet?
I absolutely do, because to me, this is a good measuring stick game.
Come on, baby, Joe.
Looks like a running back going through the line. Quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
Throwing Jones. He's going to loft one deep left side here.
Kadarius got past that nigga. Touchdown.
Giants. Kadarius Toney, 53 yards. And the Giants strike quickly here for 6 points.
One play touchdown.
Yeah, you know that I had to hit him with the mid high low. Yeah, you know that. I throw that out there every now and then, man. Especially with 96 speed, Kadarius Toney.
It just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
But you know, I probably call that 5 times a game, though, not 17 times. Right.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at the 40. Back to throw. Fields rolling to his right. Now
he caught me. Dang,
over the middle.
What kind of play was that? That nigga was
Took a
open.
shot, couldn't connect.
I thought it was even not open.
We're going to try and match or do better. We've already seen one touchdown pass from the opposition. They tried to equal it on that throw.
2nd and 10, a very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. 9 yards.
Still got us out of here.
And they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. Fields. This pass broken up. Well, the contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed.
Oh,
They're
man,
still moving around quickly,
they can go for it.
forcing incompletions.
He's punching on for him. He would have got it though, good.
On to punt as he sends this one away. And no one there to stop it. Hits at the 8, but it carries all the way into the end zone for a touchback.
Let me do my PA cross.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And, Charles, you look at these two teams, these are those kind of litmus test games in the second half of the season that if you're a coach or a player, you can either really look forward to them or really dread them, depending on your point of view.
Every damn play.
Dreading them, you're not going to
I can do that play every 3 plays.
these kind of games because
Come on,
here
that's
we've
bad.
got 2 division leaders, both real contenders for the NFC title. And you're right, you love having easy games on your schedule, but you need some games like this to toughen you up a bit and ensure that you're ready for the shock of playoff football.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background. With his footwork.
So that'll back him up 5.
Why would he do that shit like that? That's the same damn.
After the penalty, they go with Barkley. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. So on the big tight end, holding.
Each and every year, we talk about very few tight ends coming into the league that are polished blockers or asked to do it a lot in college. So it's a constant struggle and a constant fight to learn how to do it without holding.
Looking to throw. Jones. This one goes out wide for Barkley. He'll be dropped shy of the 40 despite powering through the tackle. That catch good for only a couple.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it could turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Throw complete to the tight end, Tunyon. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down. Well, partner, this offense 12-0 now on the year following their latest victory. And during the week, a lot of folks making comparisons between this squad and the 1985 Bears. You know, they too were 12-0 at this juncture of the season before losing on a Monday night 38-24 to the Dolphins at the Orange Bowl way back on December 2nd.
You can't lead to 85 Bears.
Never lose again en route to winning Super Bowl 20.
And when you look back on it, partner, didn't it almost feel like a setup game? Because they were playing the Dolphins, and the Dolphins were protecting their franchise's undefeated season of 1972, that team.
Pass interference.
They love to celebrate the fact
Grab
that
my
they still
nigga.
were the only one
First down.
entire NFL season that way. That was Dan Marino's 3rd year, playing under the great Don Shula, and they were motivated to keep that franchise's record intact.
So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 43. Again, he'll drop to throw. That's caught by Galladay. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. A big play that time through the air. 31 yards. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Real offense right here, man.
Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw.
Why is he throwing this shit backwards, man? He's gonna make it so better than that, man, bro.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained. So they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were
14 zip. I'm inside the 20 yards again.
To throw again on second down. Jones. And a quick throw here. That's
I don't think I'm a trail all year.
5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on second down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now gives a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
Nah, no, I'm not. Not even going to be close. The game got to be close. No, you're not. You're not going to be close. It's not even going to be close.
Very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football,
you know, because niggas not respecting my defense, man. I only care about the defense. Offense cool, but my defense. I don't know how you gonna do that. We ain't finna give up but a couple points.
The tough yards, they run it with their fullback. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the first down as he's tackled at the 2. In lieu of the
good luck with that one, man.
Inches, they just say, give it to the big man in the backfield.
Yeah, fullback no less.
Good luck with, left in the NFL. Nah, nobody. I got the 90 game circle too.
Time to get it done.
And Barkley will try to punch it in, and he is in. Touchdown, Giants. Saquon Barkley with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half.
They missed that motherfucker here.
Add on to their lead. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. Here's Cohen now to return. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the 2nd quarter, but you're down.
You don't want to.
Well, no, but let me finish.
Okay, love that.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
And they'll go back to Robinson. This time he's got him. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
Open there. Somebody ain't covered. Okay, right there.
And the giant rush gets home as down he goes. And that'll bring up 4th down on the big sack with a loss of 5. Here's Michael Pilardi now as he's on to punt for Chicago. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Fielded at about the 28.
Oh, fuck, I got to get there. Slayton 150 yards.
Very good return that time. 18 yards. And out will come the offense as they take over.
My shit is when you reorder your audible, it'll make it custom, but I just use the Kansas City Chiefs playbook. I don't add no plays or nothing. Nope, I got the Giants defense. It's just when you do your set your audibles, it makes it too custom. But I don't really.
Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this,
Giants got the 4-3 even 6. Yep, nickels. Everything you see is in the Giants playbook. Nickel 3-3-5, nickel 3-3-5 wide, nickel 3-3-5 wide. That's all in the New York Giants playbook. I don't have no other formation. Don't need to because it fucks my MUT game up. Because you'll start getting, you add shit, you'll get used to it. Then when you play MUT, because MUT ain't got no custom playbook, it won't be there. So I just don't. So I just run the same shit I run in MUT.
They get 7 out of that, so they're left.
It actually is better because when you have add all them damn plays, you just niggas don't run all that shit. You confuse the what?
Second and 10 when probably everyone was expecting them to throw the football. Now, if you're the defense, what are they going to do on third down? You're a little off balance.
Let's go, Mike.
From the gun on third down. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. So give him 2 yards there on the completion, and that's going to make it 4th down.
I'll punt, man. I'll punt since he punted. I don't think Bishop know you can go for it on 4th and 1, but I'll punt. Since he punted on 4th and 1.
Here's Thomas Morstead on now to punt it away on 4th down.
Yeah, I'm crossing 50.
And now we'll get a
delay. I'm just gonna punt it.
A little more room for the punt. I think they're just a product of trying to buy themselves 5 extra yards.
And they want to help their punter out, right? Help with the angle.
One time he did.
Exactly
so I don't know if he know you can go for it on 4th.
But he'll get this
one time
the icy winter air.
He punted on 4th and 1.
And that is very well done there, as this will be
or maybe he just don't want to fuck with that D. I think he might not know.
The field position game here is a very nice punt is going to pin him back.
Yeah, it's almost like watching a game of tennis.
Oh yeah, that's true. You ain't right about that.
Like that definitely was excellent, wasn't it?
He just don't want to fuck with that D.
And he's going to take this up past the 10 to about the 11. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
I think they're ahead of schedule now after that run. They might be bold with this 2nd down call after that type of a game.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A reminder coming up just a few minutes from now, we'll send you to Jonathan Coachman and our crew in Orlando. Coach will have a look back at some of the stats and scores from yesterday's action. On 2nd down and 4, Fields. And this will be caught by Mooney. It's been a very one-sided game so far. They got to change what they're doing right now, don't they? You can't wait till the halftime speech to make an adjustment.
No, you can't, because if you're doing it right, you're adjusting from series to series, and they need a big adjustment here to try and put some points on the board.
Now a first down throw, Fields. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. The safety blitz turns out to be a great call defensively as they sack him for a loss of 9. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Another try after the first down sack. On the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds.
Oh, he's okay.
Incomplete. So the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down.
They've had multiple opportunities on offense and still haven't scored any points. Felt like they wanted to loosen things up, throw it downfield, and see if maybe they could get a big play and a quick strike.
Third and long. It's Fields.
Oh, what?
Tight end Mike clock is
Ah, they missed that interception.
First of their timeouts. The stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
Are you going for it now? Oh, okay. We stop here, we get points.
And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. They snap it to Fields.
Stop him. That's why niggas putting on me on 4th and 1. I ain't getting that shit nowhere.
Decision to go for it doesn't pan out, and the Giants are going to take over in great field position. A first down carry for Barkley. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Ooh. Could be a touchdown. Oh, he in the zone. He stayed home. Look for this freaking nigga.
From the 24, Jones. Pass incomplete.
Hey, what's that?
Backfield, and this might be a roughing call. The hit comes late. We saw it. There's your flag.
And we know that there's a guideline, right? Ball's gone. You get 1 step. If you're within 1 step of the quarterback, you can hit him as long as it's still done legally. But anything outside of that, looks like an extra step was involved.
So now a fresh set of downs. 1st and 10 after roughing the passer. Back to throw. Jones. And it's caught. And the Giants are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
And remember, this drive started off following the turnover, and they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a 1st and goal.
And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's a perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield.
And Ingram's got it. Touchdown, Giants. Evan Ingram, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Giants are able to add on to their first half lead. Gano the extra point, and the route is on here in this first half. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. Here's Cohen now to return. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And they've got less than 30 seconds to go here, so not a lot of time to work with. Nearly intercepted. Well, the free safety roaming into position almost had it, but it's 2nd down.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync. Only way to play good defense.
And he'll just keep 2 hands on the football as he'll be taken down after a short pickup. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. So we come upon halftime here with the visiting Giants out on top as we send you down to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. Second half ready to get rolling. The Giants with a lead, and they are set to receive this kick. Well, certainly not what they wanted out of the locker room here as they'll start defensively at the 40-yard line. Good starting field position for the New York Giants here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that.
That's how that shit gonna be, though, man. That shit hard to hit.
That would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Jones throw caught by Tony.
Yeah, me too. I wanted.
And all the way in. Touchdown, New York.
Yeah.
Kadarius Toney, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Giants come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the 3rd quarter. Extra point try good by Gano. And the lead will swell by 1 more. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away.
Armando, I think his name is Taylor Holmes.
Taken from about the 12.
I forgot what they were doing, man.
Yeah.
And they'll get him down
Something
inside
happened.
the 30 at the 27.
Some controversy on a 9-year-old fucking baseball game. Yeah. It already starts. These people already starting shit.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is just what you said. You've gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional. They might need to go to the emotional side because you've got to find something, some spark somewhere. And so far, just being calm hasn't exactly worked.
They need it. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Xavier.
Is that McKinney? Is that Xavier? Okay, he already lead the league in interception.
CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
A gain of 6 there on first.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made it a nice, easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but
You
still good
watching Martin?
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Jones.
Wow, that's what I was.
That's knocked down.
It's only round and a half.
Just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect him to have more completions to him in this game.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down.
Yeah.
Looking to throw. Jones. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 to 12.
Now that definitely hurts because the mindset is getting a 3 and out there, and they don't get it done. They give up the scramble and a pickup for a first down.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging into our second half blowout material. From the gun, Jones. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
And let's face it, you can put any Halloween costume on him. You're not going to be able to disguise him because for a tight end of his size, difficult to sneak him anywhere, but that's what they tried to do. Lined up on his right, tried to work his way back to his left, but just a minimal gain as the defense was able to react quickly.
Oh, and he's got him. It's Tony for a Giant touchdown. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Giants use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Gano the extra point, and that will extend this big lead. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. So they will the penalty and move forward. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Now a handoff to Cohen running left side. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. The tackle is made by Adoree Jackson. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. Fields now to throw. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable. That's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat. And if he pushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Good. Damn, look at them drop one on me, man.
Inside the 30. A big connection on that one. 33 yards. On 1st down, it's Fields. And for the 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked up by James Bradbury. And the Giants force the turnover. They'll take over at the 10.
He's one of the faces of Belvedere North Athletics.
That old Ray.
Yeah.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And last time out, another touchdown, and I think there may be some empty seats around here by the time the 4th quarter comes around.
Yeah, I have to agree with you because this was just about decided. But you know who benefits from all those empty seats? You and me.
Oh, fuck.
This is intercepted. My goodness. Carlton Davis picks it, and his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
He's going to float this one deep right side. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked up by James Bradbury. And the Giants are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
I'm not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete.
And that's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties, and he's able to knock that one away.
You saw how Yo-Yo look now, man. That motherfucker fine as hell.
On 2nd and 10, Jones, he'll rifle this one deep right side. And this is caught right along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes in bounds there. A big play there for the Giants.
Mikey Charles. I remember Mikey Charles' name. Terrible remember niggas.
So the big play moves them all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. Back to throw. Jones buying time to his left.
Oh, that's true.
The Bears get there for the sack. It'll only be a loss of a couple, but the pressure gets home on 1st down. They'll come up after the sack on a 2nd and 12.
Yeah.
This one is sliding over the middle.
Yeah,
and he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Bears 26.
He had
If
to kill
anyone thinks
this.
they're just going to tuck their horns in and pull back off the throttle a little bit, you can forget it. Even with this big third-quarter lead, I think this team's going to continue to take their shots downfield, and there's another completion.
So I'm going to try to hook up tomorrow.
Yeah, I was just gonna say that, man. Whoever having something, man.
Eluding the pressure right. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Similar to a
He
shooter
said he had a
who
household
disconnected
emergency.
on the
He had to
previous
bounce.
shot. They run another set for him on the next play. Now, we had a guy who made the catch. They tried to get the big one downfield, but came up empty.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Jones, that'll be caught. It's Tony. And he's going to have
Not even just in the party, man. Just
here at the Bears' 12-yard line.
Well, I certainly don't want to pile on, but this defense has just not been up to the challenge in this game, and this continues as we see here. Coverage, not been very good. Soft in spots.
Now Jones is hit. He lost the football. You don't like this. So apparently some grabbing there in the middle of the O-line.
I've often wondered why that doesn't happen more often for guys that play center. Having to snap the ball and then trying to get your hands into the proper position, that's difficult to do. He got caught that time.
They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. From the gun, here's Rudolph. Right back to Tony. He's got another one. Give him 9 there on the 1st down.
Damn, Daniel Jones hurt, man. Come on, man.
You can kick everybody off this spot.
Come on, man.
Why not go back to
You
him?
might not
He
even
has
have to
something
kick
going
everybody
really
off this
well.
spot.
Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
You should.
Rudolph going to
They
throw
do.
again. Flushed out
Whoop
right.
your ass, too. You tried that once.
Open man, he's got him. It's Tony for a giant touchdown.
You better get to drinking some shots.
Tony.
Yeah,
Make
okay.
the grab. And the Giants get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Extra point try good by Gano. And the lead will swell by 1 more.
Man, that shit ain't nothing but a tranquilizer.
Gano now following the touchdown.
Oh
here to
my
kick it
gosh, man! I just lose Daniel Jones, man. Look at my MVP
From the
season.
10.
Beer is a tranquilizer. I don't give a fuck what nobody say.
And up to
Yeah,
about
it's
7, 8 beer
6-yard line,
is
just across the
good
25.
to get you right. But 1 beer is a motherfucking sedative for real. Every time for me.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
Sound funny.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Fields. He'll leave it for Montgomery complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39.
There's a nice pickup right there, and after watching that play, I'm thinking about all the lost opportunities that they've had so far in this game. But right now, just focus on continuing to move the ball the way they did on the last play.
One play action. Fields. He's going to launch this thing way downfield.
Oh, you see?
My goodness, he
Got a tight end to just okay, man.
a huge play there for Chicago.
Good man, I ain't
That
gonna
might be exactly where they needed to
Even
weaken
the
this home
NFL.
crowd. They haven't given them much much to cheer for so far, and never underestimate the effect the home crowd with you can have on a game.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Out to his left. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. 1 quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. So not quite a 1st and goal just yet as they come up now 2nd and inches. A give. This is Montgomery. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. David Montgomery hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Bears are finally into the end zone here in this 4th quarter. Santos able to tack on the extra point as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And, Charles, we are in the midst of a very one-sided affair. I think this is where you and I have to fill a little bit. You want to regale us with old stories of your childhood in New Paltz, New York?
I don't think anyone wants to hear that, but this is a perfect time for us to start listing MVP candidates, right? The best teams we've seen so far this year, the best games that we've called thus far, how we anticipate the season unfolding. We can go in so many different directions because the game certainly not taking us there.
Oh, I hear the remotes clicking off right now. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bears sack. Robert Quinn just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. Another try after the 1st down sack. Rudolph will get this out to Barkley, complete. And he takes it all the way down to the 32. It's a big-time play there for the G-men.
Even with the big lead here in the 4th, it still bombs away. And frankly, it's working. Why should they stop? Go ahead and keep firing away and gaining those yards.
He'll rifle this one deep right side. And he's got it. Touchdown, Giants. Darius Slayton hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Giants add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. Gano the extra point, and that will extend this big lead. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. Here's Cohen now to return. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. Defensively, you said coming in earlier in the broadcast, the magic number was 20 points for you. That's what you thought they would have to hold this offense to, or less than that. And, wow, they've done that in a big way, haven't they?
Not only have they done it, they put themselves in a great position to win this one because holding them down was paramount. If they could get it done, well, guess what? We see the end result right now.
Damn, is that intentional ground or roughing the pass? Oh,
Maybe a frustration penalty there because he's picked them apart.
They've tried their best to get to him and haven't done it successfully. A penalty is a result of that hit there.
After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Here's Fields. Fields to turn, and down he goes. Azeez Ojulari in there for sack number 22 on the year. And, folks, that's just a half sack shy now of Michael Strahan's record of 22 and a half set in 2001. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. Loss of 8 that time, and it brings up third down. To throw is Fields. Gonna let one fly for Robinson. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage excellent there downfield, and it leads to a fourth down.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually that becomes man on man, and you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
So here we go on fourth down. Fields. And able to catch it, but he's out of bounds. Now the throw took him beyond the sideline, and that's going to be a turnover on downs. So they've gone for it twice now on fourth down in this game, and both times unsuccessful.
I wish we could hear the headsets now between the head coach and the offensive coordinator. Now that they're 0 for 2, if they get into a third situation, head coach might say, hey, you got anything for this one?
Double team, and it's intercepted. John Johnson with the INT. And the Bears are going to take over once again with a
MVP season. Jones probably out.
Now they get a fourth quarter pick. A little something to hang their hat on, I guess.
Okay, so let's face it, though. Who's happy about this play? Fantasy guys, right?
Yeah.
The analytics will tell you one thing or another. That's a bad play on one hand, a good play on the other. But it's all about the fantasy points here.
Yeah, because this ball game.
I caught that shit, man.
So
shit, all right.
And they're already just shy of midfield. Now it's Fields. Gonna let one fly for Robinson. They'll fight for it, and this is caught. What a catch. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. Now Fields. And he's got his man. That's Robinson. Touchdown Bears. Allen Robinson. His 14th touchdown now on the year. And the Bears get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit.
McKinney hurt, man. What they got injuries on in this motherfucker, man?
Just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they just continue to roll right along, really. This has the looks of yet another victory as they hope to polish it off here in quarter number 4. That's a gain of 4 as we slip inside of 4 minutes left in regulation.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box
Ingram hurt. Man, what the fuck they got injuries on in this league, man? I mean, we don't play to just be getting
third down.
computer injuries,
Converted
man.
once in 4 tries. This time they face a 3rd and 2. Got a man, Slayton. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think
Really
he's
don't
going
even
to
know
get
why
the
we got
ball.
injuries
He has
on,
a
man.
knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
Rudolph's throw there taken in by Smith. And he gets this inside the 35-yard
injuries
line.
on?
Not really. I don't see the point of it. It's random. They ain't nobody getting hurt like that.
Let's face it, this has been a master class in offensive football.
Because them five stars out, they didn't even get hit.
Pass into the hands of Saquon Barkley. He's going to go out of bounds goes, but he takes this one down just shy
Man, we
of
just a video game, man. We niggas should be playing to beat a nigga, not off some random generated injuries.
Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to
Daniel Jones
capitalize on
out.
it, and no adjustment has
MVP
been
of the
made
league,
to
now
take
he
it
out.
away.
No.
And that one drops down incomplete.
Didn't even get hit.
hurt for real this year?
There, forced the ball free,
Yeah,
and
he got hurt. That don't have nothing to do with this video game. He didn't get hit. He out.
You start playing a little more physically.
He wasn't MVP in real life. Video game, man.
And he's going to take this down close to a first
much.
down at about the Bears' 15-yard line. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming
Got
up.
this late in the 150 yards.
Remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
Hey, man, watch my nigga gonna be out for the season.
So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 3rd down now as they look for one more first down to help salt this one. And give them another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
Well, business as usual for them. Well on their way to another victory. Riding a serious wave of momentum from what we've seen. And so far, they haven't met their match. So if you're going to play this team in the future, your mission is clear. You better be ready to play and match their firepower.
Man, he need 3 touchdowns, Mason Rudolph, so they could have been James Jones. Mason, overall 69, Mason Rudolph.
Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
that's all that's left because victory.
Damn, this nigga Robinson just.
I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field. If they call plays they want
I don't really
executed,
feel like playing
they need
action.
to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be
I
repercussions.
apologize.
See how they handle the waning blitzes. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows
This
how
time
difficult
tomorrow,
it is
I might
to
be
put
high as a
up his own
kite, though, 'cause I'm
defense.
gonna
Those
get my
guys are
drug
sitting
test
back and they're not
tomorrow.
playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. Fields.
That's truck guy.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson. And the Giants are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. Now they will throw it here with Rudolph. He's going to look downfield for Barkley. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Fourth quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charlie, you're still taking shots like that
a couple of balls
I'd
here would
be
have
a
been
little
gone.
more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care
Niggas
of
need
the
to come
lead
off that
because
rain, man.
keep
Like they
winging
play a
it
lot of
around,
baseball
you
games in the rain.
you can put yourself in jeopardy.
He's going to go up top again. And that's caught inside the 35.
Yeah, heavy
He will
rain.
get
It's just
into
raining.
the end zone.
Drizzle, they're
It's
playing now.
another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Bro, there's just about a minute left in this game, and they're still taking it into the end zone. And you know they could have taken a knee there, but they decided to play this one all the way out. And I think their philosophy is, we're going to give you everything we've got. If we just go ahead and take a knee now, we're actually showing you disrespect that way, like taking pity on you. They're not about to do that to their opponent.
Gano now following
That's
the
what
touchdown
happened.
here to kick it away.
Never mind.
Here's Cohen now to return.
You ain't got one hit
And a
shut
nice
out.
return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They're just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
be honest,
don't forget today.
Ooh, man, how you get that motherfucker out?
Exactly. Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today.
68-14.
And never forget it, because
you're not going to want that feeling again.
No, you don't want that feeling again. And who knows? You may meet up with this team again.
He's coming. Double up. Double up. He's coming. Double up. Switch it. Switch it. Switch it. Again. Switch it.
I'm getting in me a non-YouTube league.
Now Foles.
Man, nobody do. Man, y'all.
That's 40 and older.
He's got it. What a catch on the sideline.
What? That was a catch?
Huge play there.
Oh my God, this nigga Allen Robinson going off all of a sudden, man.
As he'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game.
Man, this got about 200 yards. Jesus, man. 9 catches, 202, man. Damn.
And now it appears that the referee's been buzzed. And
Allen
we'll get a
Robinson
review
going
of this
nuts
being
on
inside 2 minutes of play. Everything coming from up above.
He whipping the nigga about 40.
The second half, he just went to the Allen Robinson, so that nigga just going crazy.
Wind up confirming what the officials saw as this play will stand as is.
That goddamn Rail is the GM of the year. Traded Allen Robinson. Got 3 good players.
And then got him back.
And then got him back.
Yeah.
Hell
nah.
This
nigga is going. Man, this boy, I'm about to say, man. This nigga going crazy over here, Allen Robinson, man. That nigga going off on me, man.
Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
You got Larry Walker?
Throwing again is Fields.
He was real common.
Bang.
Get one back. Picking up the late touchdown here, but still down mid. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that's the kind of play you would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go.
How you go 3 quarters in a shutout and end up, they got 21 points in
Getting to a second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try. That ball caught by Slayton. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Gano now to add the extra point.
Okay, Darius got. I needed 150 with Darius. He got 194.
On to their big lead.
So, keep my tandem going. Did you play your Cardinals game against Denver Real, or you just? No, I'm playing it.
And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
You finna pull a light. You not playing them, nigga. Yeah. Oh, okay.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They have a little bit of time left here, but this one not going to go their way.
Can either one of us share the game
this
with you?
situation for me, you just go ahead and run out the clock, shake hands, congratulations, and move on. Because now, you're not going to make up for what's happened during the game in this last sequence.
We'll see what they do here in this last sequence. He's going to let it fly. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in. Definitely desperation time. This just looks like, hey, throw it down there, hope that your guy can make a play.
You want him to make a play, but if not, maybe you get a pass interference call, and you know in the NFL, that's a spot foul. You get all of that yardage. That would be a big play.
Shit, Tom had 20-something strikeouts against him.
Joker, Joker. Hatch it.
21 or 22.
To throw again on second down. And he can't get away from the pressure the Giants get there. Now the Bears will use their third and final timeout. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. And some secondary help here for the defense in the nickel on 3rd and long.
Texas tomorrow, too.
Alert 3. Switch.
I don't feel like doing that shit. To know that these motherfuckers gonna take that money back.
Play action. It's Fields. Now a desperation throw deep downfield.
Come on, man. Damn, nigga can't stop Allen Robinson.
Play that time through the air. 38 yards. And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left.
My boy texted me, he's like, man, I feel like I got stuck up, man. You just took all that money back.
Check the backer. 36.
I said, I didn't know it was taking it back. I said, shit, I don't even want to do my taxes now.
Mike 20.
I usually do my shit. I can get my W-2 on the 30th. I usually have that shit done by February 1st.
Wow, man. Oh my God, man! This Allen Robinson just for a quarter, man. He's had 300 yards receiving, man, and 3 touchdowns, man.
Nice job there to put it in the end zone for the final play.
Damn, man.
Affect other things. Sometimes these types of scores are ones that we don't consider big at the time.
Man.
Then later on we find out maybe that was a time.
Man, if he would, man, I can't stop this nigga. Dory couldn't stop it. He's throwing it up, jumping up over Dory, getting the motherfucker. I'm not exaggerating. Nigga had 300 yards receiving. We was shutting these niggas out. And all of a sudden, this nigga went crazy.
Positive from this game. They played to the final whistle, getting the touchdown there on the last play, but still, all for naught, really.
Yeah, I'd say give them points for positivity. I like that. That part is good. But I often wonder, when the game is settled and the clock is run out, do we really need to kick the extra point?
Oh, yeah. It's silly.
It doesn't make any sense to me. I know that people have explained before.
I done called off many days because I stayed up too late.
Come on, this thing was done.
Yeah.
So for the Giants, the streak lives as they move to 13-0 now on the year. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to Philly to take on the Eagles. Meanwhile, for Chicago, it's a potentially fatal blow to their playoff chances as they drop to 6-7 on the year. And they'll try and turn things around next week as they have a date at MetLife Stadium with the New York Jets. So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to EASports.com. With that, we say good night from Chicago.
Yeah, shit. Sometimes you got to make the hard choice.
Where you at work at Amazon or something?
No, hell no. Census.
Oh. And Mason Rudolph had 5 touchdowns and filling in with Daniel Jones. And Daniel Jones, 21 for 29, 321 with 4 touchdowns. He went out. Mason Rudolph came in. 11 for 14, 297, 5 touchdowns. Yeah, well, Allen Robinson ended up with 7 catches, 286 yards. Damn, good.
And he ain't gonna get nowhere near the player of the week because it's a motherfucker that got 700 yards received.
You know what I'm saying? Really like some video, man. Hey, Tony had 151, Slade had 194. Wish I could force it to one receiver. I can't. I got a receiver 10. I got to keep them both happy. Force it.